Greetings, YouTube. My name is the Prince of Oz on Overlip, and welcome to my channel. Today is Friday, July 3rd, 2020, 4:12 p.m. This is where I currently am on my Let's Play of Gears of War, and I decided to cancel my Let's Play. Let's just take a look at some gameplay real quick.
Another trouble! Get a frag there!
I know I suck.
Dust to dust! So tough! Grab hold! Lock him up! Oh yeah!
Hopefully you guys see me shooting these guys in the head. I hope you're paying attention to that right there.
Another trouble!
I'll be right back. Yeah, so the point I was trying to prove there, which I think I failed miserably at, was, wait a second, wait 1 second. 1 second. Be right back. Yeah, the point I was trying to make there, which I probably failed miserably at, was that I don't like I don't know what to call it. headshot kills or kills from headshots on enemies, they're very, I don't know, inconsistent. I'm not quite sure, but it seems to take a lot of ammo or a lot of shots to kill an enemy. When you're, one second, please. Yeah, so I don't like I don't like headshots in that game. I mean, eventually you'll kill an enemy with a headshot after you've hit him, who knows how many times. But I don't know. That's just not what I. That's not what I'm really looking for because, like I said, some games that I want to let's play, like since I do shooters, I feel like some games I have to let's play. I also kind of want to let's play them because most games I let's play, I haven't played them yet. But at the same time, it can be a chore. And I have a booklet here full of like what I consider like big budget games or whatever. And in that booklet, there's the Call of Duty games, there's the Battlefield games, there's the Gears of War games, and there's the Halo games, and a few other miscellaneous games. And yeah, I'm excited, but sometimes it can be a chore, especially like with the Call of Duty. I have to play a lot of those games. I have to play a lot of every Call of Duty. I'm not going to play the World War themed games or the war themed games. Not yet. I'm kind of drained from that. I'll just do the modern stuff, modern warfare, whatever else warfare, and it's fun. And I get to experience these games, but a lot of times it can be a chore. And with this Gears of War game, like I got 4 of them to play through, and maybe it gets better. Maybe the headshots get a little better, or it gets better to score headshots with the later games. But I'm not willing to sit through that right there, because when I set out to do a series of games, I like to try to have most of the games. I don't want to have part 1 but not 2 or 3 and then part 4. I like to try to do the whole series. So I figure if I can't do Gears of War 1, I'm not doing any of them. And you could say it's probably because I suck at the game. I've beaten the game before, a long time ago. Gears of War was one of the first games I had, probably within the top 20 first games I had for my Xbox 360, along with Bioshock, Fallout 3, Battlefield Bad Company, and like Modern Warfare 4. Those are like some of the first games that I bought. Not those games specifically, but I bought whatever was available, any new releases. And so I've beaten the game before on casual. And when I started to Let's Play, I was thinking, okay, well, I beat it on casual. I'm sure I could beat it on medium or hardcore, which I'm guessing it's hardcore, unless casual in Gears of War is actually unless casual stands for normal in the Gears of War universe, then hardcore will be hard. But I'm guessing hardcore is probably normal, I think, with casual being easy or something. Who knows? And I was wrong. And it isn't just in that one section. It's all throughout the game. Like the enemies take a lot of shots to bring down. And I could have got past that part if I tried hard enough. I mean, I beat freaking Trigger Man, for crying out loud. Trigger Man is a hard game. I beat that game. I could have, toughed it out and just kept playing and just, eventually beat it, but I don't really feel like it. I have a lot of other games that I need to play. I don't want to be with this particular booklet that I'm working on, because after that booklet, then I'm going back to just the regular run-of-the-mill shooters like Hour of Victory and Mind Jack and Wanted, Weapons of Fate, stuff like that. So I'm trying to clear this booklet as quickly as possible. And yeah, I just think like like all the stuff I hear about Gears of War or that I've heard about it, how it's like one of the best ever shooters, one of the, like how it's like the best ever, like or one of the best cover based shooters, and how every other game with a cover based shooter is just a copy of that game. You know, especially if it came out after Gears of War. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I noticed it on casual when I beat it years ago, but it really stuck out like how hard it is to kill an enemy. And it's not that it's hard. I'm not complaining that killing an enemy is hard. I'm just saying, you know, with a game that forces you to take cover, you almost have to, or else you're gonna die pretty quickly. If you're gonna make the cover system that strong, you need to make the combat, or if you're going to be that serious or put such an emphasis on cover, you need to put an equal emphasis on gunplay. Like if I have to take cover, it's got to be for me. It's got to be because, you know, if the enemy has to take cover when they see me, it's got to be because I can kill them pretty quickly. Or else, what's the point? We got this cover system, and I'm shooting these guys, you know, who knows how many times. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Why is such a heavy emphasis on taking cover? But when it comes to getting headshots or just gunplay, there's nothing. Yeah, the enemies look nice. Like, while you're shooting them, everything looks nice. You know, the feedback or whatever when you shoot enemy is pretty satisfying. But getting a simple headshot, you know, or killing enemies with with whatever is kind of you know a chore. If you ask me, it's kind of boring. Like there's times where I've been shooting a guy behind cover. I'm shooting him in like his head and shoulders, head and shoulder. He jumps up from behind his cover, jumps over the cover, starts running like not really towards me, but he just jumps in front of the cover, runs to another piece of cover. I'm still shooting at him and shooting him, and then he runs behind another piece of cover. What's the point? What's the point? Sometimes they die. Like they don't make it to the next piece of cover, but a lot of times they do, and it's just. I mean, I could always go back and play it on another account of mine because I like when I do Let's Plays. I like to earn the achievements. Just so you guys can see what's going on. Just whatever. But I don't feel like playing it again. I don't feel like it because if part one is any indication or whatever of what I have to deal with for Gears of War 2, 3, and Judgment, I don't really want no parts of it. At least when it comes to Let's Playing. Now, when it comes to playing casually, I don't know. I probably wouldn't even want to play the game casually, or like without even Let's Playing, just in a non-Let's Play setting. I wouldn't even want to play it. And it's not a knock against Gears of War. It's just nowadays I have plenty of free time, spare time, or whatever. But I like to be as productive as possible in this little hobby I have. So most of the time that I game, I'm Let's Playing. When I Let's Play, it's for Let's Playing, but it's also for my entertainment as well. Because this is my gaming. It isn't just Let's Play. This is my downtime, and I don't like to get frustrated or confused or whatever when I'm doing something that I like to do. And one second, I'm trying to find some batteries so I'm more control for my controller. Here we go. And so there's that. Like I said, maybe I suck at the game. Maybe I do. And I must say, since I'm doing big budget games now, or Let's Playing them, I have to say, out of the big budget games, I think I made like the Call of Duty series and the Battlefield series and the Medal of Honor series a little more than Gears of War, because in those games, things are overly dramatic and whatever. There's a lot of cutscenes, but at least enemies die pretty reasonably. Maybe not in all of them. I mean, from what I've played of Medal of Honor and Medal of Honor Warfighter, it seems okay. I mean, it definitely isn't the best, but like there's, it's the combat's nice. So I think out of all the big budget, whatever you want to call them, games, I think I might be. I think I may gravitate more towards the Call of Duties than the Gears of War. Not to say they're better. I don't really care which one's better. What I seem to prefer, I guess, are the military style games that are, I don't want to say realistic. I'll be back. Be right back. Excuse me. Pardon me for all the interruptions. Or don't. Doesn't matter. And yes, I get that. Excuse me. Excuse me. I get that it's a sci-fi game and things aren't supposed to be, that realistic. I get that. I get that right there. I've even heard some people go as far as to call Gears of War strategic. Maybe they're referring to the multiplayer. Who knows? But yeah, I get that it's a sci-fi game, and I understand, like, there's some games, right? There are certain sci-fi games where it's okay for that to shoot an enemy 1,000 times or whatever amount of times to kill them. I understand that, but in some shooters, whether they're sci-fi or not, even if they are sci-fi, you gotta show the headshot a little respect. You got to apply the same rules and principles that go for your average whatever military or whatever type of shooter. You got to apply it to sci-fi. A headshot has to be a headshot. I mean, it just has to. It just has to. A shot to the head should kill anything in shooters. And here I am in Gears of War with a huge freaking assault rifle or carbine rifle, whatever it's called, blasting this guy in his head, and he's just shaking it off and still moving. Like, come on, cut it out. See, that's one reason why I love Resistance so much. Why I made a whole video about Resistance, because even though it was sci-fi, a headshot is a freaking headshot. Is a freaking headshot. Is a freaking headshot. I don't care if they're aliens. A shot to the head, as long as it isn't with a handgun, if you're shooting something in the head, they should die. With at least 2 shots. 1 preferably. They should just go down. And stay down. That's why I like that game so, because it was sci-fi, but the lethality. Well, I'm guessing it's a word, lethality or whatever. The lethalness of the weapons mattered. I know people like Resistance for whatever reason. I liked it because the combat was great. You shoot something with a shotgun, they're down. As long as you got a clear shot, as long as you're not shooting them from 1,000 yards away or whatever, bam, they're dead. Bam, he's dead. Bam, he's dead. Headshot it. That's why I love Resistance so much. That's why I made a whole video about it, because that was something that I really, really wanted. I didn't express it much on my channel. Maybe I talked about it in some of my Let's Plays in the past, but I really wanted a sci-fi game where You know, the headshots, not even the headshots, just where the combat matters. I don't care if they're aliens. You know, like I don't care what kind of weapons I have. Make them lethal. Make them fun. That's my main thing. That's one of the main things I don't like with Halo. I mean, I enjoyed the Halo games when I let's play them, but I mean, come on. I mean, I get it. They have shields. I get it. I get it. It's sci-fi. There's shields, whatever. But I also don't care. I don't care about none of that crap. Especially when people were saying Halo, the best game ever. You know, it's you know, it puts other games to shame. It's, you know, like the best shooter of the decade or of this generation. No, it isn't. No, it is not. It is not. It's fun. A lot of the games are pretty fun, but it's not the best of anything. It's not the best of any freaking thing at all. And I guess that's why I'm giving Gears of War so much flack, because I've heard so much things about it. I've played the games a few times, or at least two of them, and then I'm playing it and I'm like, what's going on? What is this, laser tag? Why am I shooting you so many times and you're not dying? I can't even think of the last time I was shooting someone while they were behind cover, because they're behind cover, but you know, they're like their foot or their head or their shoulder sticking out. I'm shooting this guy. He's behind cover. He's, you know, the bullets are hitting. You can see the bullets hitting him. I'm shooting him. He moves from the cover he's in, runs out into the open, or runs from another piece of cover. I'm shooting him from his first cover point while he's on his way to his next cover point, or the location of his next piece of cover. I'm shooting him the entire time, and it's like it doesn't matter. I mean, come on, that's crap. That's crap. I don't want that right there. I don't want to let's play nothing like that. I thought I did, but I guess I thought wrong. Or maybe I just suck. Let's go with that. I suck at Gears of War. I like living in a world where I suck at Gears of War rather than in one where I'm the best at Gears of War. Because I don't really care too much about being good at that game. It's not a game I wanna be good at. This is the second series that I've given up on, unfortunately. Well, the third, actually. I gave up on the Killzone series. I did complete the PS2 version. I gave up on the Uncharted series. Although those two I may come back to. But yeah, Uncharted was the same way. I mean, sometimes headshots matter, but like it was like you just shoot enemies so many times, and it's like, come on, die already. You know, I didn't like the fact that there was a cover system. But once you take cover, enemy when you take cover from, you know, like if your cover's in front of the enemy, you may go into an area where they spawn enemies from in front of you, the sides of you, behind you. I'm like, well, what's the point of the cover system? Oh boy. I was forced to give up on the Resistance series. I completed part 1 and part 2. I'm still trying to get a copy of part 3. It's not that I can't afford it. I just have other stuff that I need to buy first, that I need to prioritize. So, yeah. Let's see. So I guess next it's going to be I'll work on the BioShock games. Those games I know I can beat. I'll complete those, and then I will start on attempting to let's play all of the Battlefield games. Mind you, I've played part 1 before and I beat it. Never realized that I didn't know Battlefield Bad Company. I didn't know that was a series, because I played Battlefield Bad Company, beat it, And then I started seeing Battlefield 2 and 3 and 4, and it took me a while to realize, oh, that's, it's. I thought Bad Company was a different game than the Battlefield series. I don't know why. Plus, I never really bought those games as they came out. I just said whatever, and I finally bought them like a year and a half ago when I decided I wanted to let's play almost every shooter from this generation. So yeah, it's going to be the Bioshock games, and then the Battlefield games, Battlefield, and then the Call of Duty, and then I'll take it from there. See where things go from there. I want to do the Sniper Elite games and the Sniper Ghost Warrior games. We'll see. We'll see. And I wish I did this a long time. I wish I did this a long time ago. Like games, all the Let's Plays that I've given up on, I should have, put a little clip of gameplay in there, showing one of the reasons or a few of the reasons why I don't, why I'm giving up on the game and Let's Playing it. I wish I would have did this a long time ago. I like this right here. But anyway, I will be starting on my Let's Play of my Let's Play attempt of Bioshock in about 15 minutes. So until next time, you guys, this is Inquisitor Eyes on Noble signing out, saying take care, try to protect yourself from the COVID, and stay safe, be safe, whatever. And I'll see you guys for my next Let's Play.